Now, with these potential record cold temperatures this weekend, it's important to keep you and your loved ones safe to make sure that you can enjoy the holidays. News 19's Nate Stanley has more on what you need to know ahead of this winter weather.
Holiday traffic and weather really could make for a dangerous mix.
A cautious outlook coming from Jenny Jones, the Director of Strategic Communications at the South Carolina Department of Transportation. She says SCDOT has thousands of employees across the state that are getting ready for potentially dangerous driving conditions.
We had crews out pre-treating the roads with salt brine, which is a mixture of salt and water.
She says that crews have been focusing on the upstate as that's where they believe the worst of the weather will be. Here in the Midlands, Columbia Fire Chief Aubrey Jenkins says cold weather can also pose some risk for those who elect to stay indoors. He says simple mistakes have cost people their homes during the holidays.
They leave the pot unattended. Or sometimes people like, well, I just got to go get one more little ingredient. They'll leave the pot on low, and that's the wrong answer. You don't ever leave the house with a pot on the stove.
He notes that space heaters also pose a risk if they are left too close to furniture or in front of curtains. He adds that you can check your heaters right now before you use them and has this advice for anyone using kerosene heaters.
It's always good if you use a kerosene heater to make sure you got some type of ventilation going on, because you got to have some air circulating.
For Twinkle and Tiffany, the cold did not stop them from strolling on Main Street, but say they plan to ride out the cold indoors under blankets. And they've taken the proper precautions to make sure any trip outside will be done safely.
I just mostly like to stay home, stay cozy, just call it a day, spend time with friends and family.
Made sure that I went on roads that were pretty common, so that way they weren't ones that hadn't been iced over, stuff like that.
Chief Jenkins also advises anyone with a live Christmas tree to submerge the bottom of the trunk in water to avoid any extra fire risk. In Columbia, Nate Stanley, News 19, WLTX.
These are incredible tips to make sure that you keep in mind this holiday season. Now, that's not all. We have plenty of more safety tips that you need to have for you and your family this holiday season.